Your blog of the week is A Gorgeous Life. Now joining me in studio is creator Candice Bressler, and I'm very excited to be talking about all things about your blog. That didn't even really make a lot of sense, but
as long as you're excited.
Now, your blog actually started as a food blog, and now it's a lifestyle blog. So why don't you tell me why and how you made that transition?
I started blogging about 4 years ago. It was strictly food. So it was recipes and pretty much everything to do with food. It then moved into restaurant reviews, which moved into accommodation reviews. So it started going in that direction.
Yeah.
And I started feeling just too restricted by the title of a food blog. I mean, while food is almost all I love, there are other things that I love too, and I wanted to share that, and I thought I couldn't under the banner of a food blog. So in February, after about 3.5 years, I rebranded as a lifestyle blog and as A Gorgeous Life.
Yay. Well, I love food. And don't you actually hate when people ask you what your favorite food is?
Or what's your favorite restaurant? What do you feel like? How much do you want to spend? Where are you? It's not as simple as what's your favorite restaurant.
I know. It's bad. Do people ask you those things a lot?
They do. They do.
What do you tell them?
I ask them what they feel like eating.
Okay.
I mean, for pizza, carpaccio. If you want fine dining, Stellar's Hohenhort. If you want a good tasting menu, La Moët. So it depends what you feel like. You need to narrow it down. Especially in Cape Town. We are spoiled for choice on every corner.
It's
I mean,
true.
it's ridiculous.
It's true. Now, what's your... This might also be one of those questions you hate. What's your favorite type of food? Like, I know some people really enjoy eating, let's say, like an Asian fusion, or some people really enjoy, you know, the bar food.
I like the classics, but the classics done well. So give me a perfect creme brulee, and I will be thrilled. Or just a steak cooked perfectly with a good pepper sauce. So the classics done well, I appreciate.
Where do you get a good steak in Cape Town?
Can you get a good steak in Cape Town?
Really?
It's because I love them so much. I actually often don't order them when I'm out because I'm scared I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
So I've heard good things about Giorgio Nava and Carne. I know they're opening up another one as well.
Yeah.
95 on Curum also heard good things. Have yet to go. I think don't want to be disappointed. I might have such high hopes in my head. I don't want to be disappointed.
I've had a really great steak at the local grill. I don't know if you've been there in Woodstock.
Haven't been.
It's very nice. There's a recommendation for you. I don't know. I know. I see you.
Now that you've mentioned it, I can't not go.
Reservations. Try it out.
I'll make a note.
Now, on the topic of food, we're going to go into some of the other things you write about. But still on food. What are your top food trends at the moment?
Personally, I mean, I'll tell you what I like in my kitchen. I'm not qualified to comment on international food trends, but wine. I'm going to sneak that under food trends.
Well, yeah, okay. Okay, wine can be a trend.
I'm totally rediscovering some of the wines we have. As Cape Townians, we're so spoiled for choice. And I'm rediscovering some of the more unusual varietals.
Which ones?
Like Chenin Blanc, Grenache Blanc. We had a 12-year-old Sauvignon Blanc the other day from Warwick. So to age a white wine for that long is just almost unheard of.
Right.
So just discovering some of the more different varietals has been eye-opening recently. So I'm really loving that. But personally, I'm loving vegetables. We're doing the vegan challenge for 3 weeks. So it's been a little bit enforced.
You go, girls.
Yeah. Day 4, trying. But we went to the Johannesburg City Farm this past weekend, seeing the old farm, seeing the market, selling the veg there as well. Also looking into the vegetable box kind of industry happening as well, where you get delivered in a box, you support local communities and farmers. So I'm liking that more organic, natural side of things. Because also eating out as much as we do and doing recipes as much as I do, it's not a very balanced lifestyle. I mean, you can tell, like the eating gym balance is still a bit off. So when we can be a little bit healthier, like we do want to try and make the effort.
Now, I know you said you don't write about the recipes anymore, but do you have a favorite recipe on your blog?
I know, I do still do recipes.
I know, but not as much.
Yeah,
right?
It's still like 80% of the content. Favorite recipe? Again, what do you feel like?
Okay, let's do favorite dessert recipe.
Okay. Dessert, just because it's a bowl full of comfort. And also actually the most popular recipe post on my blog. It's an old-fashioned apple pie cake. In South Africa, almost every family has their version of it.
Yeah.
It's like a sponge cake with apple slices, and you drench it in a caramel cream syrup afterwards with vanilla ice cream. It's comfort in a bowl.
Oh, that sounds
Like a winter evening, it's the go-to dessert.
yeah.